Three former Packers, beyond Aaron Rodgers. Green Bay should be thankful they let go. The Green Bay Packers are thriving post-Aaron Rodgers. When the Packers traded Rodgers to the New York Jets, fans were understandably torn. On one hand, it was time to see Jordan Love step into the spotlight after years of waiting. On the other, they were saying goodbye to a future Hall of Famer in exchange for an untested quarterback. Fast forward, and the trade has worked out better than anyone could have imagined. Rodgers has struggled with the Jets, while Jordan Love has emerged as one of the NFL's standout quarterbacks. The Packers made the playoffs last season and are on track to return in 2024. Meanwhile, Rodgers may never see playoff action in New York. Packers fans have more to celebrate than just moving on from Rodgers. Three other former players left Green Bay under circumstances that now seem like smart moves by the organization. 3. Allen Lazard, a costly gamble for the Jets. Allen Lazard followed Rodgers to New York on a lucrative 4-year, $44 million deal. At the time, it felt like a significant loss for Green Bay. Lazard had been the Packers' leading receiver following Davante Adams' departure, posting career highs in receptions, 60, targets, 100, and yards, 788, along with 6 touchdowns. However, Lazard has underperformed in New York. After a disappointing first season where he was benched and circulated in trade rumors, his role remains limited despite Rodgers' return. In contrast, the Packers have developed a younger, more dynamic receiving core with Jayden Reed, Romeo Doubs, Christian Watson, and Dontavion Wicks. While Lazard had his moments in Green Bay, the Packers made the right choice not to offer him a similar contract. 2. Darnell Savage. A massive upgrade in the secondary. Darnell Savage was a reliable presence in the Packers' secondary after being drafted in the first round of the 2019 NFL Draft. Fans remember his pick 6 in last year's NFC wildcard round fondly. Despite his contributions, the Packers chose not to re-sign Savage this past offseason. Instead, he joined the Jacksonville Jaguars on a 3-year deal. Green Bay used the opportunity to secure Xavier McKinney in free agency, a move that's paid off in spades. McKinney has been a game-changer, leading the league with 7 interceptions and recording 75 tackles this season. In comparison, Savage has logged just 1 interception and 41 tackles with the Jaguars. Savage wasn't a bad player, but the stark difference in performance makes this one of the best personnel decisions in recent Packers history. 1. Aaron Jones. A shocking release that paid off. One of the most surprising moves of the offseason was the Packers signing Josh Jacobs, which led to Aaron Jones's release. Jones had been a productive veteran for Green Bay, but with age and injuries catching up, the Packers opted for the younger Jacobs. Jones joined the Minnesota Vikings and has been solid, rushing for 979 yards, 5 touchdowns, and an impressive 4.5 yards per carry for the 12-2 Vikings. Yet Jacobs has been even better. In 14 games, Jacobs has rushed for 1,147 yards, 12 touchdowns, and added 302 receiving yards, ranking 3rd in the NFL in rushing yards and 4th in touchdowns. His superior production, combined with being 4 years younger, makes Jacobs the ideal fit for Green Bay's future. While Jones has performed admirably in Minnesota, the Packers' decision to invest in Jacobs looks smarter with each passing week. Let's keep the conversation going. The Packers' ability to make tough calls on key players has positioned them for long-term success. If you're as excited about the team's future as we are, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring you the latest Packers news and updates.